I'm here with a friend of mine from Madrid that I met recently, and his name is Alvaro.
Hello.
And hey, hi, nice to meet you. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
Okay. You've lived your whole life in Madrid?
Yeah, I'm like the most you can be from here, yeah.
Okay, nice. And what I wanted to talk about is he was part of this thing called Workaway. How does this work? You can, for a foreigner or anyone basically can find this and they can go live somewhere in another country, you said, right?
Yeah, it's a way of cheapen your travels and exchange a lot of experiences with the locals where you learn some sort of craft.
Okay.
But it's not like a real kind of work that gets all your hours. So that's kind of the experience, the trade. You can use it for learning languages, which I did.
Ah, okay, you were telling me about that. You went all the way, you were in Asia also. Did you use this Workaway in Asia?
Yeah, I use Woof, which is another platform, but it's pretty much the same.
Okay.
And I used it for Japan in the Okinawa Islands.
Okay.
And also for Taiwan.
Ah.
So I tried to learn a bit of Japanese, Japan, little Chinese in Japan.
Ah, nice.
Sorry, a little Chinese in Taiwan.
Can you say something in Japanese or Chinese? I have some followers in other countries.
Konnichiwa. ¿Qué más? Genki desu ka ne?
Okay,
Something
nice.
like that in Chinese. 我是两个月住在台湾了.
Ah, very nice.
Something like that. I don't know.
Okay, nice, nice. And how did you like Asia? How was your experience there?
It was great. I mean, I've also been in Sri Lanka, which is
Okay,
like
yeah, you were telling me about that.
yeah,
Sri Lanka, okay.
the cheapest part, but Taiwan and Japan are not so cheap.
Okay.
But I think they were very appreciative of tourists, as far as I saw it. And it's very nice. People are very respectful. Everything is very, very safe. Like people leave their car, the motor.
Ah, the helmet. The
yeah,
helmet.
the bike helmets.
Okay, yes,
they leave
yes.
it right on top of the streets. They don't care.
And no one
nobody
takes it.
steals anything. People are completely relaxed.
I've heard that about
everything.
Asia. I've heard that. Yeah, it's amazing.
Great. Yeah, I was like, what are you doing, man? It's gonna.
Yeah, someone's gonna
it's
steal
like-
it. No.
Yeah, it's
That's
very
cool.
nice, and people are very respectful mostly all the time. And yeah,
That's
appreciative. If you speak any of those languages, you're the king there.
Wow.
Yeah, and hitchhiking in Japan and in Taiwan is like the easiest way to do
Wow,
it.
you can actually hitchhike.
Yeah, like super easily. It's almost like an Uber, you know? Like they get you whatever you want. They get off track to get you whatever you
And
want.
nobody asked you for anything, money?
No,
or
no, no,
anything?
no, just conversation. It's really nice. People are
that's cool.
really.
Wow, people are so afraid to do that in the United States now. You probably end up on the news or something, you think, you know? Yeah, it's
all
crazy.
those movies though, yeah.
Yeah.
But there, they're really.
No, people
They
just-
trust people very easily,
Uh-huh. Wow.
as far as my experience. Yeah.
Now, so if somebody wants to find out information now, if they want to come to Spain, for example, a younger person or anyone, it's just for younger people or for anyone?
It's actually for everyone. Like there's a lot of people over 60 also
Oh, really?
doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, people that are retired also doing it.
So anybody that wants to travel can do this?
Yeah, you can do it with kids,
Okay.
and with babies. Like
Wow.
of course you gotta figure out things, but it's an open platform for all kinds of people.
Wow, and it's called Workaway.
One is Workaway.
Uh-huh.
Also another one is Woof. We have
Woof, okay.
backpackers. Like there's a whole.
How do you
list.
spell woof?
WWOOF.
Ah, two W's. WWOOF. Okay.
You probably can put something in the description with links for people to check it out.
Okay, that's fantastic. And what was your experience in? So now, if American wants to come to Spain, for example, they can use one of these platforms.
Yeah.
Okay, so a student or someone like that.
I think like a
Or
student.
anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About anyone. I've met people from all kinds of.
But you have to work too in this platform, right? You have to
Yeah.
volunteer or something like
The
that.
thing
right?
is, you volunteer there.
Okay.
You pretty much don't get paid. But
Okay.
you get the experience, and the thing is that the work isn't like a full-time thing. It's not
Okay.
that. It's supposed to not be that.
Yeah.
Gotta watch out.
Yeah.
But you end up working a little bit, which is, I think it's nice because you get into a more routine kind of thing. Because if you're a tourist, you're always going here, there, here, gets exhausted. But
Exactly.
with this, you get like the pulse of life, everyday life there.
Okay.
And I think it's really nice.
And you said where were you at recently? You were on a farm or something, you told me? You
Yeah.
were building something. You were building something. Tell us
Yeah,
about
I just came from two farms mainly, yeah.
Okay.
One is in the north of Spain, in Asturias, where it's very cold. And
Okay.
the other one is in on the mountains in south of Spain, in Granada.
Ah, okay.
Almost right by Africa, where it's really hot.
that. Close to me, close to Malaga.
Yeah, close
I'm
to
even
Malaga.
further south.
Yeah. It was really nice because we were with a couple that were building a house with something called earthbag building.
Yeah, you were telling me about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
with big earth bags, and we just kind of lay in cement and stuff.
Okay.
And we live in a big yurt, which is a Mongolian house, and it was really peaceful, beautiful, and the people you met there is just people you don't meet anywhere else. So
that's nice.
Just if only for the people, I encourage people to try it.
Yeah, I like that about Spain. I think the people are very friendly. I mean, it depends on where you go. The bigger city, probably less than the smaller city. But the south, they're pretty friendly. And Barcelona, they can be too, but more when you get to know the people. Yeah, you think less.
Yeah, whenever it's a city that's used to tourism, they also get tired of tourism.
That could be.
But if you go to somewhere where you see very few foreigners, like Asturias, everybody's so nice to you, like, and they ask you if they can hitchhike you somewhere.
Oh wow.
They give you, like, we were in a place, we were just walking down the mountain, going to the city, and a guy just said, hey, come to my garden and get some fruit, because it's gonna get up the tree and root. So the guy just asked us, and people give you things all the time, wherever that there's few tourists. So if you can look for that, and Workaway and Woof, these platforms are very easy to find these places, because it's real people living real lives, mostly away from the city.
Okay, awesome. That's fantastic. This Workaway, say I want to come to Spain, because you know a lot of people are interested in Spain, they're following my channel. How can I use this to come to Spain or to know Spain better?
Well, it's a really good question. I think Workaway is the perfect platform to get to know Spain better, because you're gonna come with some sort of family, live with the family, live with the villages mostly, which is where the real culture is.
Oh, wow.
They love to show you things, the best sceneries and the best nature of Spain, and just getting to those places is gonna be a challenge in itself.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a part, because you're gonna be getting the best of culture, I think, if you do that. And also, because Spain is a very touristic country and it's in Europe, lodging is very pricey. To get a room is really pricey, as you know.
Yes, can be. The big city.
Yeah, in the big cities, and like almost everywhere is pricey in comparison to other countries.
How many countries have you been to?
So I would say like Portugal, China, Taiwan, Japan, Sri Lanka, and Great Britain, something like that. And Morocco. Morocco is cool. Sri Lanka is really interesting.
Okay, and then how about another place?
I love Japan, but I was only in Okinawa, actually, in the southernmost islands.
Okay.
It's very similar to Taiwan, but I think Okinawa for me was a bit better because I like the whole Japanese culture thing.
Oh, okay.
But it's a bit more expensive though.
Wow.
So I think Taiwan and Okinawa are very good places to chill out and have fun.
Yeah.
If you're interested in Asia, they're great.
Yeah. Wow, that's really interesting, man. Thank you so much for this interview. I really appreciate it. And man, I think this guy here could be the second travel addict guy. If not, you should start a channel, man. I think maybe we need to do something together one day. I don't know, but he could easily be the second travel addict guy. So thank you so much for that. And it's nice to meet a world traveler as well. And I'm gonna have to get to some of these places. Maybe Sri Lanka. That's definitely gonna be on my list. And I would like to go to Japan one day too. So I've been to South America, I've been to Europe, I've been to traveling around the United States and Canada. So I have to get to some of these places maybe too. So thank you for that. And anybody that's interested in this Workaway thing, I think this is really good. And that's really what I wanted to talk to Alvaro about. But he's an interesting guy. He's a younger man and he's traveled around quite a bit and he speaks quite a few languages. So it's an interesting guy to meet. So thank you for that, man, and enjoyed this interview. So thank you so much. Alvaro, he wanted to mention a few things. He's got an Instagram account and he's got a lot of video or pictures, I think mostly pictures of his travels and information, so it would be good to follow him. So he's going to tell you about that right now. What is your Instagram, Alvaro?
My Instagram is just my name, which is very particular, Álvaro Peco.
Okay.
You gotta type that because in English you're gonna get confused.
Yeah, yeah.
And I made.
Why don't you even spell it out for them?
Yeah, Alvaro. The slash thing.
The underscore.
Yeah, underscore.
Underscore. Okay.
Peco. That would be
Peco.
Álvaro Peco.
Álvaro Peco. Álvaro underscore Peco.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
So I used to make a lot of good stories like every day. And I think, and they got very good tracking by everybody. So if you want to know how these places look and feel from the first person, I think those are great resources to just check about, because
Okay.
you got links to the places and everything.
And what I'm gonna do is in this video, I'm gonna include a link to this Workaway website, and I'm also gonna include a link to his Instagram underneath down here below the video. So I want you guys to subscribe to his Instagram, man, and
Thank you.
hope you subscribe to my channel as well. And if you did enjoy the video, you can leave a comment below, or if you have a question for Alvaro, you can maybe leave a comment too, and we can get it to him. So
Okay.
okay, fantastic, man.
Yeah, thank you.